You think I could criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled, still I feel my job ain't done. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. In many places.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie.
The Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, glowing brightly in a beautiful night. Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So the Lakers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes and it's the small forward.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fellas.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a three-point game. Randle with the ball. Here's Russell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Good on both. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by the Lakers.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Now Clarkson after the missed three from Klay Thompson. For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Hibbert hits them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Screened by Russell. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Picked by Randall. Clarkson passes to Hibbert. Clock at 6. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now, here is Russell. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Bryant. Russell with a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And former coach of the year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Dishes it to Bryant. Pass to Clarkson. Lots of room. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Curry. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, a bit ago, Byron Scott and I were able to chat. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris. Warriors trail by 7. The drive by Bogut. Can't cash in from close range. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
He was really
spread the floor.
Unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressive in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. They get it again. trail by 9. Here's Iguodala. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
Now here's Green. And the pass to Iguodala. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
With the number of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
Yeah, it's still early, but they just need to be a little bit more disciplined at that end of the floor.
Ezeli's checked in for Green. Wasted no time on that one. Bass has got his first bucket in this one.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Here is Livingston after the basket by Los Angeles. Ezeli can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Nance dishes to Williams. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And stolen by Williams. Outside, Kobe. No good from 18.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect angle, and he wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. That extra little split second made the difference.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested twos. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit him with a straight-up block the shot or alter the shot. So contested twos are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Roy Hibbert is out there with Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down, actually, last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Williams with a clean look. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Warriors trail by 15, and so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home, and I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there was a lot to be salty about in Laker land. So can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seat.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
Warriors trail by 17.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
Shot clock at 6. It's Curry with the drive. Nice D from Russell.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 9 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Hibbert with the block. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Williams kicks to Russell. Wants to get it to Randall and does. 18 feet out. Here's Hibbert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Screen by Bogut, and the shot is good.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Warriors trail by 21. It's Thompson off the drive. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Lakers ball.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Ian Clark. Lakers leading by 21. And it's Russell in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's blocked. Here's Kobe. Passes it to Huertas. There's the 3. They get it back. Bass's shot. Good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Iguodala, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump Concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket, too.
Larry Nance is checked in for Roy Hibbert. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And it's 7 points for Iguodala.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find the time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Mazzili's checked in for Golden State. And so it's the Lakers with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bass with the screen. Bryant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Ball's knocked loose. Here is Livingston, guarded by Kobe. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo Thoré performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a glimmer?
I'm going to let it slide.
Brandon Rush.